Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Surprise Thursday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the S.H.Figuarts Frieza 4th Form. Thank you for watching this video, or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out further, or both. That's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it! Let's start our evil reign of the universe with a look at the packaging. And here on the top, piece of a window, and you can kind of see in there stuff that's in there, product shots. Nice big window showcasing the figure and accessories, well, most of the accessories. S.H.Figuarts Frieza 4th Form, and then in some Japanese there. Funimation, warning, no sick things in your pie hole that don't belong there. Nice, shiny Tamashii Nations official quality sticker, toy animation sticker, Dragon Ball Z, Tamashii Nations Bandai, and all this stuff on this side. Frieza 4th Form. Frieza 4th Form. S.H.Figuarts. On this side, it's all product shots. S.H.Figuarts. Frieza 4th Form. And on the back, Frieza 4th Form, super modeling, and nice product shots all over the place. Simple style and heroic action, super action. Warning! Still don't stick anything in your pie hole that doesn't belong there. For 15 and up, distributed by Bluefin, Bandai Namco, and a barcode. And that, my friends, is our look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and his accessories, and handy dandy tweezers here. We'll start with a look at the accessories, and he does come with a pair of fists. This is just one of them, the other one is currently on the figure. So he's got that black fingernail going on, but nice detailed sculpt. Then he does have, I can get a hold of it. He does have a pair of resting hands, and again, the painted, well, I don't know that they're painted, but on the figure they're painted. Fingernails, that is. And there's the other resting hand. And then splayed open hands. Again, the black fingernails. And then there's a straight pointing finger that's I'm also sure, you know, to make his energy blast. And then there's a crooked pointing finger currently on the figure. Then he also comes with a pair of, I'm going to call these gripping feet. So the feet do swap out as well. He also comes with a set of crossed arms and they just peg in. You pop the arms, regular arms off the figure, and just pop these on the pegs. He comes also with a halo to represent when he's dead, and thankfully it's removable. And it's made out of this clear plastic with just a little bit of, I'm going to say yellow in there. I'm colorblind. Don't make fun of handicapped people. And only one of these heads will this actually fit on. And I think it's the one that's currently on the figure. And instead of face plates, he actually has full interchangeable heads. And here's the, I'm going to call this the upset Frieza face. And then here's the screaming, really worried Frieza face. Nice details in there. Look, there's some veins popping out. And then, you know, that nice paint app right there. And the nice paint apps on the mouth and eyes. So, it's very nice looking. All of the faces. He also comes with the Namekian 5-star Dragon Ball. And it looks to be made out of like that swirly twirly gold plastic. But it may just be some of that in the middle, and then like a glittery flecked plastic around that on the outside. It's hard to really tell. At least for me. And speaking of tails, I don't know if I should call this an accessory or not, but the figure will not stand up unaided with the tail on, so that's why I didn't put it on. But it does come like this in the packaging, where you do have to put it on, and it's not hard. It just pegs into place like so, and you can see it does have a hinge on it, so you can move it up and down, and it does sorta spin all around, so you can get different, a little bit of a different pose out of it. We'll take that off of him currently, so we can take a look at the figure itself. And there's the smarmy Frieza face, like, I'm fixing to win. And again, the same paint apps as on the other two heads, nice around the face and on top of the head, and actually those paint throughout the figure, so that's very nice. I will say this piece right here is a bit problematic. It does like to pop off, but you can just pop it right back on there, so it's not that big of a deal, except when you're articulating the cut here and where the upper and lower torso meet. So let's talk about his articulation. He doesn't really look up much. He can apparently look way down. And the neck is a separate part, but it doesn't move very much. So all that movement comes from the joint in his neck. The upper part of his neck and his head. Let's see. He chicken necks a little bit. You can see there's a little movement out of that hinge. And you can get some waggle. And then does do the full exorcist. There's a ball joint, it looks like, in the shoulder, which allows for butterfly, back that far, forward a little bit more. And then he does have a 360-degree rotation there, but also that ball hinge allows you to articulate up and down at the shoulders as well as forward and backwards. Cut here at the upper bicep for a full 360-degree rotation, and that's where the arm removes, so you can put the crossed arms on. Double hinged elbow, and I'm not going to say it's pinless because I do think there's some pins on the inside there. I just cannot see them. So you get that much bend out of the elbows. 360-degree rotation at the wrist, and it's on a ball, a hinged ball, so you can adjust it so that it go up and down or side to side, and that's the same on both. cut here where the chest meets the abdomen, and that allows for some hula motion. But when we get into that, there's like a ball joint at the waist as well, and that all works in conjunction, and he gets all kinds of hula out of it. He can bend back that far, he can crunch forward, get your arm out the way, that far, and of course side to side, and that's actually pretty good. As you can see, this piece moves, and like I said, sometimes it does pop off, but it's not a big deal. It just pops right back on here. At this cut, he can turn slightly both ways, and then at the waist he does have a 360 degree rotation. At the hips, Frieza does have a drop down hinge, so that does help with his articulation. And let's see, they drop down about that far, which allows him to give you that much of the splits. He can kick forward till his leg pops off, so he can kick forward about that high, which is pretty darn good, but it does look kind of funky there if you're looking at it from the side. And then with a little bit of outswing, he can kick back about that far. Double hinge knee, and again, I'm not exactly sure how that's put together. It looks like two hinges there. I'm not sure. One of these days I'm gonna break one really bad and see how it's put together. Not on purpose, of course, on accident. So that double hinge knee gives you that much bend, and then nothing in the shin here. The feet will rotate a full 360 degrees, and as you can see, it's on that hinged ball, and it gives you tilt down that far and tilt up just slightly, as well as it does have a forward-facing pin for all kinds of rocker. It'll rock all the way around the clock or his ankle, whatever. So that, my friends, is a look at Frieza and his accessories. Son of a beatus. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And here we have the S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball Z 4th Form Frieza with the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Star series 1st Form Frieza and the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Star series Golden Frieza. Here's the S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball Z 4th Form Frieza next to the S.H.Figuarts Super Saiyan Full Power Son Goku and the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Star series Vegeta version 1. For our final set of comparisons, here we have the S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball Z 4th Form Frieza with, from the Marvel Legends series, making his cameo appearance, Stan the Man Lee. From the G.I. Joe Classified series, we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. From Star Wars The Black Series, we have the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper. And for a 7-inch comparison, from the Masters of the Universe Masterverse line, the 40th Anniversary He-Man. For final thoughts on the S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball Z 4th Form Frieza, I have to say, like all Figuarts, he comes with a nice array of accessories. The paint is excellent, and it's just an overall great looking figure. It does have a few drawbacks, one being the tail makes it too heavy in the back, so that it does require a stand in order to stand up. And as small as the figure is, it's almost, you can see how the grips on my stand there are wrapped, you know, almost double around him. Well, I won't say that, time and a half maybe. So it is rather small. I guess you would call it the armor piece of his body that's in the torso there does tend to fall out when you are articulating the torso, the upper torso especially. So that's another thing to be aware of. But other than that, I really like this figure, and compared to the Dragon Stars line, seems a bit on the small side, even compared to other Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts figure. It does seem to be a little on the small side, but always remember this form being his smallest form, so it could be the right scale, but it just, when you're looking at it with other stuff, it just feels a little bit small. But other than that, if you want a fourth form Frieza, and you can get your hands on this one at a decent price, which this one is the reissue, so you should be able to find one. As of this recording, at least. Well, that does it for the review. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out further, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.